Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, once again here on a Tuesday night for the Top Hat Comics Tour Modified Series live at Martinsville Speedway. These guys are going to be doing 125 laps here tonight, short track racing for the Crooked Line Short Track Oval Racing Series. Getting a little bit of a late start, had a late driver's meeting, not a big deal. Fastest times in practice are top of the screen. Everybody, if you want to take a look at them right now. Chris Carroll, top of the board. Jeff Clifton, second. Larry Bell in third. Kyle O'Danick, last week's winner, in fourth. But remember, the number 21 does have to start from the rear of the field after winning last week at Phoenix. Taking a look at Chris Carroll out on track right now. Only a few minutes left to go here in practice. We also still have to do pre-race ceremonies. Got a newcomer, the number 23, Brian Lofton. He's in the top 5 on the charts right now. Everybody running pretty close lap times. You got 18.67 for the lead, 18.72 for second, 18.74 for third, and then a 7.777, 7.8, 8.1, 8.1. Really close times here tonight. It's going to be based on momentum. Fuel could be a factor. However, we will have a lap 50 competition caution. If there are 3 cautions before lap 50, there will be no lap 50 caution, I should say. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am getting word now. It is just about time to go down trackside for pre-race ceremonies. So, if you could, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats for tonight's National Anthem. And thank you very much, Joshua Rutherford, for a great rendition of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please go check out Mullet Music Productions on YouTube. Josh is the one that provides all the music here for True Sim Productions, including the national anthem. He does a great job. Go check him out. We greatly appreciate it. Practice is wrapping up here tonight. It is time to go into qualifying. We have a full field here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking on timing and scoring right now. 30 tour modifieds here at Martinsville this evening. Who is going to be one of the first drivers to go out on track? How about the number 1 of Jeffrey Clifton? Good old Jeff Clifton out there on track right now, the number 1. He's going to go down into turn 3 and 4, come out of turn number 4, take his green flag for his qualifying run. 2 laps here to get it done. down into turns 1 and 2. Gonna ride the curbing. We all know how Martinsville is. Short track, gonna be a low line racetrack. You don't want to get stuck on the outside, just like we saw last night in the super late model series. Out of turn 4, cross the line for lap 1. Clifton's going to be the first person to set a time, a good time at that, an 18.83. Let's see if he can improve on his second lap here. Out of turn number 4 and across the line for the number 1. Ran the same exact time, ran an 18.83. Chris Carroll right now just got on provisional pole. How about Jason Day? He's now on his second lap, ran an 18.82, sitting in second. See what he can do here. Big wiggle coming out of turn 4, but across the line. Doesn't look like he's able to improve. First lap in 18.82, fast enough for second. Brian Zimmerman finishing up his qualifying run, an 18.89 for the number 28. Christian Pittman had a good race last night here in the super late models, now back in the Tour Modifieds. First lap in 19.01 for the number 8. Let's see if he can improve on his second. Out of turn number 4 and across the line. He does. He goes 9th fastest as he gets bumped down 1 position by Christopher Hyatt. Christopher goes 7th fastest on the board. Derek Stanley out there finishing up his qualifying run, 14th on the board. Jason Korn on his second lap. Improved just a little bit, but not by much. Good enough for 19th position. Brian Treadwell in that number 48 is out on track. Finishing up lap 1 right here. A little loose coming out of turn number 4. Brian's going to go 22nd quickest right now. Across the line. Not able to improve, a little bit slower. Zach Murphy on his second lap improved an 18.91. Good enough for 10th place for the number 29. Had a good run last season here for Crooked Line. Steven Johnson's out on track. He just finished up his qualifying run in 18.86. Tanner Marr just put his number 4 machine in 5th place. Still a few drivers yet to qualify. You got Jeffrey Miller, Chris Clark, Patrick James, Kyle O'Danick, Thomas Freitas, and JJ Chansey. Now remember, the number 21 cannot qualify, has to start from the rear of the field. Not a good track you want to start in the rear of the field of, but it's still 125 laps. And at Martinsville, it doesn't seem like a lot, but it is. Especially when you're driving the car. It feels like that those laps just can't tick off quick enough. Only about 38 seconds left to go here in qualifying. It looks like Chris Carroll might hold on to the pole. Of course, we never call it official until the timer runs out. All right. And that's going to wrap up qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Carroll is going to be starting on the pole. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a huge field tonight. Really good turnout. It's going to take a minute, but we got to get through that field. Chris Carroll in the number 99 is going to be starting on the pole position with Jason Day to his outside in the number 52. Jeff Clifton in that number 1 machine is going to be starting in third with Jeff Dillon in the 62 starting to his outside. Tanner Marr in the number 4 is going to be starting in 5th position with Larry Bell in the 43 starting in 6th. Steven Johnson in that number 30 machine is going to be starting in 7th position with Brian Lofton in the number 23 starting in 8th. Christopher Hyatt in the number 12 is going to be starting in 9th position with Brian Zimmerman in the 28 to his outside. Zach Murphy in the number 29 is going to be starting in 11th position with Christian Pittman in the number 8 starting in 12th. Moving on down the charts, Caleb B. Thompson in the 04 going to be starting 13th. Brody Mears in the number 72 going to be starting 14th. Starting in 15th is going to be Scott Bryant in the number 17. To his outside, Brandon Metler in the number 15. Derek Stanley in the number 25 is going to be starting in 17th with Wayne Anderson in the 76 starting in 18th. Garrett Crow in that number 38 machine is going to be starting in 19th position with Scott Smith in the 53 starting in 20th. Chris Sawyer in the number 22 is going to be starting in 21st position with Jason Korn in the number 39 starting 22nd. Josh Beaver in the 31 is going to be starting in 23rd with Brian Treadwell in the 48 starting in 24th. Kyle O'Danick again had to start at the rear of the field because he won last week. He's starting in 25th. Thomas Freitas in the 32 is going to be starting in 26th position. Chris Clark in the 91, 27th. Jeffrey Miller in that 79 machines rolling off 28th. JJ Chansey in the 54, 29th. Patrick James in the 82 is going to round out the field in 30th. Full field of Tour Modifieds here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're ready for this one. It's going to be 125 laps. It's going to be an awesome race. Let's get it going here at Martinsville. Drivers are getting ready to go here. Getting some heat in them tires. Pace car lights are off. Great shot of the field coming down the back straightaway. First start is going to be on the green flag. Every start after that is going to be on the leader. Coming out of turn number 4. Flagman's going to wait in the restart zone. Green flag is out, and we're already wrecking. Oh my goodness! So, not sure how to call that one. My timing and scoring is just going absolutely ballistic. Still got cars stopped on the track. I mean, that was just absolute chaos. Give me 1 second here, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be paused for just a second. Okay, I think we might have it fixed. I don't know yet. All right, let's take a look at what happened. There was a big stack up there. The 30 gets turned, and just nobody paying attention. And just, I mean, absolutely destroys race cars. Not a great way to start this race. Right now it's showing me that Jason Day is actually the race leader. All right. Under caution here. Not a great way to start the race. Jason Day managed to get the lead off of Chris Carroll, though. Chris Carroll now running second. Jeff Clifton third. Jeff Dillon fourth. Tanner Marsh still fifth. A lot of good cars, unfortunately, involved with that one. You see Scott Smith in the pits right now. Blown motor on the number 53 right off the get-go. Oh, while we're under caution. Oh, actually, no. We're getting ready to go back green. All right, but it's going to be a single file start. These guys didn't get a lap in. So we're going to stack them up single file and get them going once again. Now, last night we had kind of the same thing happen in the super late models. Wasn't that big of a pile up, but once we got single file, everybody was really cordial, and we ran almost the whole thing green flag until the end. But in the hands of Jason Day right now, lap 5 of 125. He's coming out of turn number 4. He's going to fire him off, and we're going to be back underway here. Green flag is back out in the air here at Martinsville. And these guys, okay, maybe not. It looks like we might have a caution extension here from race control. These guys are still slow. The green flag did fly. I think what's going on is because of that restart there, not everybody was caught up, right? So they wanted to make sure that the field was caught up, everybody was ready to go, everybody's where they need to be. My timing and scoring itself is going a little wonky, so I'm sure race control right now has a bit of a headache trying to get this thing sorted out, get us back going green flag racing. While they do that, as you see right there, the pace car is now on the backstretch, and the rest of the field is yet to catch up. I mean, with everybody pitting and all that stuff, it really makes it difficult on race control to get the cars where they need to be. So normally when they delay a green, it's just an extra lap of pacing, and then we'll come back around and we'll get them 1 to green again here. Looks like maybe the 17 is Scott Bryant getting one of his laps back here. Lights are still on the pace car. See if we get one to go right here. No, okay, so something going on down there on the racetrack. Trying to see if I can't figure it out through race control. All right, so here we go. They're going to allow them to go back double file. saw the choose cone there. Jason Day takes the inside. Chris Carroll goes to the outside. 1 to green. Field in the hands of Jason Day coming off of turn number 4. Pace car is down pit road. 52 fires them off, and we're back underway here at Martinsville. Down into turns 1 and 2. Jason Day got one heck of a restart. Going to push up the track a little bit. Chris Carroll going to get a good run going down the back straightaway here. Down into turns 3 and 4. Everybody looking for position. Jason Day's going to hold on to that top spot, though. Chris Carroll almost getting pushed out of line there in second, as Jeff Clifton back there running third, trying to get around Carroll. So we got another caution out on the speedway. Not sure what happened here. Let's see if we can't go back and take a look. Okay, so it's up there in front of him. Think that might have been Pittman. Not sure. It was. Okay, so let's see what happens here. So he's going to take a peek down to the inside. Realizes he can't make that. Checks up, and I don't know who that was right behind him. Let's see if we can't get a better look. The number 12 gets into the back of him, turns him around. And Pittman toes, because, I mean, obviously engine blown on the number 14. Or, I'm sorry, not the 14, the 8. He's the 14 in the super late models. That's right. Lap 14 of 125 here tonight. Back under yellow flag. Jason Day still your race leader. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hate to cut the MFRD commercial short, but lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go back green flag racing. Single file restart. Pace car is going to duck on off down pit road. Jason Day going to fire him off here. Green flag back out here in Martinsville. Going to take a lap 18 of 125 for this evening. Jason Day gets a good start. How about Jeff Clifton all over the back bumper, that number 99, as they go down the back straightaway. Of course, everybody's single file right now. Might give these drivers a chance to just take a quick breath, calm down. Let's get in a rhythm here and knock off some of these laps. Ooh, Tanner Marr. He got the curb just a little bit right there in the center of 3 and 4. As we look back a little bit further, the 29. Zach Murphy all out of shape. Everybody doing a good job to avoid it. And Zach Murphy, a good job collecting that race car. Now needs to get back in that rhythm as he's lost 3 spots because of that. Brian Zimmerman now looking underneath Wayne Anderson in that number 76 machine. Good side-by-side battle here going on for 9th. Zimmy's going to go ahead and clear him coming off turn number 4, so give 9th to the number 28. Number 12, involved with that last caution. Down 3 spots from where he started this race, sitting in P12. Was looking to the inside of that 76 machine there for just a second. Just can't get the power down. Might have a little bit of damage effect in that Tour Modified here tonight. Josh Beaver, number 31, newcomer here this evening. We got another yellow flag out on the speedway. Looks like it might have been the number 38 having issues. Let's go back and take a look. He's definitely avoiding somebody. Who is that right there? The 32. Is that old Tom? What happened, Tom? Let's go back and see. Going down into the corner, it looks like the 53 had a good run. Tom didn't know he was down there and just kind of came down on the 53. Spins the 32 around. And that brings out another caution. Well, that gives us a chance to go ahead and play that MF Racing Designs commercial, so we'll be right back.
Racing, you wanted the best, you got him 4 abreast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaws.
And we are back live here for the Crooked Line Top Hat Comics Tour Modified Series. Under caution once again, lap 26 of 125. Jason Day still your race leader. Waiting for them pace lights to go off so we can go back to green flag racing. As you see, though, that's happening right now. Jason Day is going to be taking the inside. Chris Carroll is going to go ahead and follow him. And how about Clifton taking a gutsy move, taking the first spot on the outside. Now, we saw last night how if you get stuck on that outside lane, it really does hurt you, but this choose cone can help you in the long run. So we're gonna have to see what happens here. Still a long way to go. Dave's bringing them down through 3 and 4, coming out of turn number 4. Gonna fire them off, and we're back underway here at Martinsville. So Jason Day gets a good restart, and so does Clifton. How about that? That choose cone just worked out for him as he holds on to the second position as they go down the back straightaway. Now looking for the race lead, gets right on the back bumper, that 52. Gives him a shot through 3 and 4. Let's go back a little bit further. How about the 21 of Kyle O'Daynick? Had to start at the rear of the field, now up 17 spots into 8th. Everybody fighting side by side. Zach Murphy back here looking for 10th. Gets around the 76, almost a little bit of contact there. Wayne Anderson doing a good job not to get in the back of Zach Murphy, but now under fire from that 15 of Brandon Mettler. Mettler's going to take a peek to the inside down the back straightaway. Not big enough of a run. Decides to think twice about it. Jumps back in line. Let's go back up to the front of the field. Jason Day still leading, but Chris Carroll managed to find his way around Jeff Clifton. Carroll up into second, Clifton back to third. Jeff Dillon up there having a good run. Sitting there in fourth in that number 62. Brian Zimmerman right behind him. Up 5 positions since the start of this race. Tanner Marr back there in sixth in that number 4. Brody Mears is also having a good run. He's up 7 spots from the start of this race, sitting in 7th position. Everybody running pretty identical lap times right now. Only one driver managed to jump inside the 18s in the top 10, and that was the 21 of Kyle O'Danick. So the 21 playing it smart here, kind of like he did last week. He put himself in position last week to win the race. Exactly what he's doing right here. Lap 34 of 125. Jason Day still your race leader, but Chris Carroll trying to make quick work of that. Into turns 3 and 4, you see the different lines being ran on entry right there between the 52 and the number 99. Carroll's kind of entering just a little bit higher. And as you see, Day's trying it right there in 1 and 2. Carroll tries Day's line. Got a battle going on back here as O'Danick goes around the 72 to take over 7th. Oh, and the 43 gets into the 72. We're going to be back under caution. Let's go back and see what happened. Down into 3 and 4. You see right there, the 21 gets on the brakes just a little bit. Back it up again. They go down the corner. You see the 21 check up just a little bit. That checks up the 72. Bell's not expecting it. Gets into the left rear of that 72. Sends him around. Great job not hitting him again. Unfortunately, did spin him out, but didn't hit him again. Everybody did a good job avoiding him. Back under caution once again here. I tell you what, he messaged me earlier. He said I can bring him up if we want to. He's having a good run. We got to talk to him real quick. And that's the driver of the number 21, Kyle O'Danick. Hey, man, how's it going out there? Starting in the rear of the field and now up inside almost, or you're inside the top 5. What's going on? Tell me how your race is going.
It's going pretty good. I think we're net positive on the night so far.
How's the car feel? You think you got something for these guys?
Yeah, I think so. Car feels really good. I just can't run it how I want to in traffic, but hopefully we get some long runs going and I can get to work here and get up a little closer to the front.
All right, man. Hey, up 20 spots tonight, having a great run. Good luck out there.
Thank you.
That was the number 21 of Kyle O'Danick. Figured we'd bring him up. Probably wasn't expecting it. Love catching him off guard. That's when we get the most genuine of answers. How about Tanner Marr pitting on lap 36? He's all the way back in 19th now. Gonna have to work his way back up. How about this? He got guys like Scott Smith. He was involved in that first wreck, man. Lap 20, or I'm sorry, he's in 24th position right now. 1 lap down, or I'm sorry, 3 laps down. Still hanging into this thing. Gotta respect it. Way to hang in there, Scott. Steven Johnson's another one, and that number 30, hanging in there. Looks like the number 8 has put it on the hauler. The 22 The 23 also putting it on the hauler. The 82 and the 54 having problems before the race even started. They didn't even come out and turn a lap. As we're getting ready to go back, green flag racing here tonight. Pace car is going to duck on off. Field in the hands of Jason Day once again. Lap 40 of 125. Coming to lap 41. Green flag back out in the air. Jason Day with another good restart. And how about Kyle O'Danick? We just talked to him. He grabbed one more position there on the choose cone. Now looking to get third. Fighting hard on that outside line, him and Jeff Dillon. Jeff Dillon to the bottom side of the racetrack, but Kyle not giving it up. Doing a great job hanging on there. The 62 is going to grab the curbing just a little bit. That's going to give third place to Kyle O'Danick. Up 22 positions since the start of this race. Now he's got to set his sights on Chris Carroll, but Carroll takes a peek to the inside of Day going down the front stretch. Couldn't make anything happen. Down the back straightaway. Jason Day still your race leader. Chris Carroll second. Kyle O'Danick third. Jeff Dillon fourth. Brian Zimmerman rounds out your top five. Zach Murphy having a good run. He's up 5 spots since the start of this race. Brandon Metler up 9 spots since the start of this race. Also having a good run in that number 15. Larry Bell has dropped 2 spots since the start of this race. However, still having a good run inside the top 10 and 8th. Still a long way to go in this thing yet. Seems like everybody has gotten into the rhythm, starting to calm down just a little bit. Wayne Anderson going up the track just a little bit back here. A few guys going to go ahead and get around them. As you see Tanner Marr looking to the inside. Now, Tanner was one of those drivers who last pit on lap 36. Oh, man, we saw that live. The 76 gets tagged in the left rear. He's going to go around. Caution flag back out on the speedway. Now, see, this is one of them classic cases of Martinsville once again, ladies and gentlemen. It's just a classic checkup in the center of the corner. We're going to slow it down for you. You see it right here, Tanner in front of the 76. You see the 76 kind of comes down a little bit, but got to put that on the 0-4. Just gets in the left rear, turns him around. And unfortunately, the 39 of Jason Korn, nowhere to go. Oh, Clifton getting hung up in that. It's going to put us back under caution, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take another quick commercial break. Stick around.
iRacing, you wanted the best. You got them 4 abreast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaw.
shut up and sit down.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, just to finish off that commercial, SavageEdge.com. They can put your name on anything. Jason Day going to be leading them down to the stripe once again. Green flag is back out in the air. And Day with another good start as they all go barreling down into turns 1 and 2. Side by side back here, the 38 and the 72 fighting for 10th. Back up to the front. Carroll's looking to the inside of Jason Day. Can't quite get there. Big wiggle for the 62 coming off the corner. Mettler trying to take him on the outside here. Mettler looking for 4th. Still a good battle as they go down into turns 3 and 4. Side by side. Mettler to the top side of the racetrack. Can't get the power down. 62 is going to prevail and give Jeff Dillon 4th place once again. Now Mettler under fire from the 28 of Brian Zimmerman and Zach Murphy back there also trying to take a peek. Larry Bell still holding on to that 8th position, but how about this number 4 machine? Jason Day and Carroll go around. Problems for race leaders. Front Nerf bar on that Tour Modified a little crinkled up on the number 52. Let's go back and see if we can't see what happened. Oh, right there. Yep. It's another case of just getting into the left rear. Carroll, veteran out here making a mistake. Yep. Gets a good run through the center of the corner and just gets into the left rear. And you see it right there. Carroll knows, right? Like Carroll knows he spun him and he stopped to not hit Day again. They both lost a ton of positions right there. But the person who helped out the most was that number 21 of Kyle O'Day. Now your race leader started from the rear of the field. Won last week's race. Back up to the front once again. Now remember, we interviewed him a couple cautions ago. Asked him how he was feeling out there. I mean, he's just been kind of riding around, he said. And that patience got him up to the front of the field. Again, everybody, thank you very much for tuning in to True Sim Productions tonight for the Top Hat Comics Tour Modified Series. Be sure to tune in Thursday night because the Dirt guys are going to Cedar Lake. Tanner Marr is going to be in the booth broadcasting that one. We can't wait for it. We had off last week for Thanksgiving. We're going to be back to racing once again. All right, let's double them up, re-rack them, restack them, and do it again. Coming to take lap 60 of 125. Almost halfway here tonight. Field in the hands of the 21 of Kyle O'Day. Once again, the 21 back up in the lead. Let's see if he can hold on to it here. flag is back out. We're underway once again. 21 gets a great restart, going down into 1 and 2. Brandon Metler taking a peek to the inside of the 62, trying to get second place. Brian Zimmerman trying to follow him. Zimmerman not sure who he wanted to follow right there, who was faster. That 15 of Metler, though, hanging tough on the inside, but don't count out that 62 of Jeff Dillon. It's just roles reversed right now between these two. Dillon to the top side of the racetrack, Metler to the bottom, still fighting for that second place position. Zimmerman's going to try and get behind the 15, give him a little shot going down the front or the back stretch. Sounds like we got maybe some bumping and banging going on in the back of the field back there. Tanner Marr back up into the 7th position right behind Larry Bell. Larry Bell finds himself back up in his 6th. John O'Danick, see out in chat. How about that 20? How about that 21? So we're back under yellow conditions once again. Not sure who was involved with that one. We're going to have to go back and see if we can't find it. So, looks like maybe the 30. Maybe. That's what it looks like. It might have been the 30 of Steve Johnson involved with someone here. Let's see. No, it looks like he might have just been on the receiving end of it. Let's see here. Who is that up there? Okay, the 76, Wayne Anderson. We finally got it here, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize. Taking a look at the 76, going down the front stretch. Just too close to that wall, rides it a little bit. 38 and the 30, nowhere to go. Getting caught up in that one. Back under caution once again here. Kyle O'Danick, your race leader. Jeff Dillon held on to second place. How about the 53? Getting his lap back. Hanging in there. Scott Smith should be scored either on the lead lap here or one lap down. I'm going to check once he crosses the line and timing and scoring updates for me. I think Scott Smith might have just gotten back on the lead lap. He is still back in this thing. So no, unfortunately it does look like he's only one lap down. But if he can put himself back in the lucky dog position once again, get that lap back, he's going to be right back in this thing. 65 of 125 complete here tonight. Gonna re-rack him once again here. Lap 67 of 125. Kyle O'Danick still your race leader. Down into turns 3 and 4. Fires them off, and we're back underway. Another great restart for the 21, but take a look at the 15 right behind him. He gets a good launch also. Now trying to take over second as caution flag back out on the track. '72 taking off like he might be looking for somebody. Not sure. We're going to have to go back and see what happened. Looks like just a Martinsville checkup going down to the corner. Oh, wow. That was... Unfortunately, I hate to say it, but that's some pretty egregious netcode right there. You watch this. 52 gets into the 1. 1 never moves, but it spins a 72. As the 17 comes in way late, gets into the 72. Well, we're going to take a quick commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Shut up and sit down.
Back live here on True Sim Productions, lap 73 of 125 here at Martinsville for the Crooked Line Top Hat Comics Tour Modified Series. Kyle O'Danick, still your race leader. Won last week, trying to hold on to it here tonight. It's going to be a single file restart here. Brings it down. Green flag is back out in the air. He waited a little bit. Has the right to do that. Just a little bit longer. And we're back under yellow. Really? Okay, so Larry Bell having problems, it looks like. It's hard to find these on single file restarts. So let's see here. So field stacks up. Yeah, Bell just gets kind of ran into. The field stacks up, and see, that's kind of an issue with the single file restarts. It shouldn't be, but it is. People just can't seem to time it. Everybody wants to time the leader, but they have to time the car in front of them, not the leader. So I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. We're back under caution once again. We're going to take another commercial break. We'll be right back.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars. Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're gonna lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're cutting that one a little short because pace car's ducking on off. We're back single file. Kyle O'Danick, your race leader. Brandon Metler running second. Both of them having great runs here tonight. Green flag is back out in the air. So Kyle got a great restart right there. Medler actually did as well for it, being single file. Right on the back bumper of that 21. Medler looking for a win. Kyle looking to get 2 in a row right here. Let's go back a little bit. Brian Zimmerman having a good run as well. Up 6 spots from the start of this race. Tanner Marr started in 5th, now currently running 5th. Still maintaining that 5th spot after he pit on lap 36. Having a great run out here tonight. Brian Zimmerman just set the fastest lap of the race right there on lap 82 of an 18.85. So Zimmerman is coming. Great racing going on up here at the front. Let's go back and take a look at the number 99 of Chris Carroll. Remember, Carroll was involved in that one wreck. Kind of got in the left rear quarter panel of Jason Day. Now trying to fight his way back up to the field, sitting in 11th. And Jason Day doing a great job as well. Has found his way back up inside the top 10 and 8th. After that little scuffle between him and the 99. Larry Bell, after that accident, is now running in 20th, down 14 spots. Unfortunately, got the Nerf bar on the front of that Tour Modified a little crankled, as we like to say. And you got the 21 of O'Danick coming up on him, about to put him a lap down. Zimmerman's still running consistent lap times right now. He was actually just a little bit quicker than the race leader that lap as he looks to the inside of his 62, going down a backstretch. 62 almost blocked him, thought better of it. Zimmerman couldn't get the run. As you see leaders working around lap traffic right now. Lap 87 of 125 here at Martinsville. Yellow flag back out on the track. Just kind of looking for it here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure what happened. It might have been the 32, I think. It was. Tom Freitas riding the wall here on the front stretch. Spinning down to the inside. Blowing the motor. I tell you what, he tried. He really tried to tow before it brought the caution out. So kudos to him on that. But unfortunately, back under the yellow flag once again here in Martinsville. All right, so about 35 laps to go. Kyle O'Danick, I don't know if he likes these cautions or if he wants it to go green flag, because remember, he said he was managing his stuff the whole time. Has yet to pit. Them tires are hanging on here. All right, we're doubling them back up. Not much longer left to go here at Martinsville. Can O'Danick hold the race lead? He's been going late these couple of restarts. Let's see if he goes a little early this time or if he holds them off. He does. He goes a little bit earlier this time. Green flag back out in the air. Great jump for the 21. Tanner Marr looking to the inside of Jeff Clifton as they go down into turn 1. How about Brian Zimmerman trying to take over second spot right here? Down the back straightaway side by side with Brandon Mettler as they go down into turns 3 and 4. Still going to be side by side. Oh, big. Oh, my goodness. Go back and see what happened. Kind of saw it in real time right there. We'll slow it down. I think Zimmerman might have, clipped the curb right there. Tried to catch it. Overcorrects up into the 15. 62 in the 4. Nowhere to go. 52 after battling back. Same with the 99. Nowhere to go. Just a big problem here on the front stretch once again. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
iRacing, you wanted the best, you got them 4 abreast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaw.
All right, we're back live here for the Crooked Line Top Hat Comics Tour Modified Series. I'm not sure what's going on here. Think everybody kind of took the inside lane. I thought we were going single file right there. But I guess not. Kyle O'Danick going to fire him off once again. Lap 100 of 125. Another good start. We're going to go 3 wide back here. I don't know how they made that one work on the backstretch, but they did. Thank goodness. Metler with a big wiggle off of turn 4 back there. Everybody fighting hard for position. Chris Carroll trying to get back up here. How about Jason Day back up in the second? I just... Let's go back and take a look at what happened. So it looked like there was problems going into turns 3 and 4. Pushing it 3 wide. Back here. 62 did the right thing. He was holding his own. On the outside, saw these two going into the corner. I don't know where the 12 thought he was going here. Sends it on down, just doors him up the track. The 25, that is. 62, nowhere to go. I mean, just aggressive, unnecessary aggressive racing, in my opinion. Well, we'll take another quick word from our sponsors.
Shut up and sit down.
All right, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. The timing on these pace laps are really, really weird here tonight. It all depends on who comes down pit road, who doesn't. They just chose. We're going to go back green flag racing, 20 laps to go here at Martinsville. Kyle O'Danick still holding on to the race lead. Fires them off, and we're back underway. Great stuff. I'm at a loss for words. Literally at a loss for words. No idea what happened right there. See what happened. Tanner getting into the right rear of the 52 and sending him up the track. Do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes these races, they're just hard on everybody. We're just having one of them kind of evenings. Kyle O'Danick's liking it, though. He's still on the race lead. Chris Carroll now back up into second. But we're going to go back under commercial.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic, real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, pace car's back off, single file restart, back underway here with going to be 13 laps to go. Kyle O'Danick, still your race leader. Down into 1 and 2, Chris Carroll trying to get the lead off of the 21. The 21's just got to hold on right now. 13 more laps to take home win number 2 of the season. Be a great way to start off the season for this number 21. Like everybody's kind of calmed down just a little bit. 38 coming down pit road. Battle is up here at the front of the field. Can we get another finish like we did it last week here? 10 laps to go. Chris Carroll trying to run down to 21. Nine laps to go. O'Danick doing a great job out there. Right there's the gap. You hear Carroll had to breathe the throttle just a little bit coming out of turn number 2. Down into 3 and 4. Carroll's taking a peek right there, but couldn't get there. They're coming up on lap traffic. This could play a factor. Six laps to go for Kyle O'Danick to get his second win of the season. 2 in a row for the number 21. Up 24 positions from the start of this race. He was patient to get up to the front. 5 laps to go for Kyle O'Danick. Carroll is there. Ran a little bit quicker than Kyle last time by. Coming up on lap traffic here. Garrett Crow, he's going to go wide for the race leaders. Carroll is there. He's got to run. Will we see a bump and run here? 4 laps to go. Coming to take 3 laps to go. This is the battle for the win right here. Kyle O'Danick in the 21. Chris Carroll in the 99. Carroll looking for his first win of the season. O'Danick looking for 2 in a row. Two laps to go. Popsicle 6 in the air for Kyle O'Danick. Chris Carroll trying everything he can. He is there. He just can't quite get to the bumper. Out of turn number 4. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go. Carroll is there. They're coming up on lap traffic again. Zimmerman pulls over, lets him go for it. Does Carroll send it? Does he give him the bumper? He looked for it, couldn't get there. Kyle O'Danick out of turn 4 takes win number 2 of the season. 2 in a row for the number 21. Wild race all around. Had to be patient for most of it. The number 21 gets it done here at Martinsville. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, it's going to be post-race interviews. Stick around.
Shut up and sit down.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back live. Currently waiting for the top 3 to go through tech inspection right now. Race control teching these guys' cars after the race. And we will catch up with our third place finisher momentarily. All right, I am going down to pit road right now. Seems like tech inspection might be finishing up. At least we hope so. I'm going to go ahead and bring up the third place finisher of Jeff Dillon in that number 62. And Jeff, pretty wild race, but to come on third place, you got to at least be happy about that.
Oh yeah, after all the 2 wrecks that I was involved in, we still come in third. That's amazing. That's a great points night and makes up for last week's deal.
Absolutely. As you said, a great points night here at Martinsville. Pretty hectic night, but you came home third. We're heading to New Smyrna next week. How do you feel about going there?
I like that track. So hopefully I can have some luck like tonight, and I can at least get a top 7-ish out there to get some decent points. But at least in other cars, I don't like that track. Hopefully these cars turn a little bit better and it's a little more to my liking. But yeah, I'll do my best and hopefully get some decent points out of it.
All right, man. Well, hey, third place finish tonight. Who you got to thank on the number 62?
I thank you guys for putting on the broadcast. Tanner and all the other admins that are behind the scenes that put this on every week. And Harpoon Designs for painting my cars and always putting out good stuff. And yeah, look forward to the rest of the season.
All right, man. Congrats on that third place finish. We'll see you next week in New Smyrna. And that was driver of the number 62, Jeff Dillon, coming home in third tonight. He must have got it at the last minute there because he was running fourth there before we took the white flag. So good job for him to get a podium. But next person we got to talk to is the number 99 of Chris Carroll. And Chris, you came home in second tonight. Almost had a run there at Kyle a couple of times, enough to give him a back bumper. Were you trying to move him? I mean, kind of walk me through your race tonight.
No, I wrecked an apology to throw out there to Jason Day. I wrecked him off the corner. I had the air cleaner there where his car was, and I got into him. But no, I wasn't going to try and move Kyle there after I'd wrecked Jay. I wasn't going to risk wrecking Kyle for the win there. Bit of a mess out there, just trying to survive. And, you know, when I wrecked him, I went to the back and tried to come up through there best I could.
I mean, you definitely did a good job when you went to the back. You had to come all the way back up. I mean, even Jason Day was doing good. He got involved in something else as well. But, you know, you finished second last night in the Super Late Model Series. You finished second tonight. Still a good points night. We're heading to New Smyrna next week. How do you feel about that place?
Well, I'm good at New Smyrna. I don't really like that place, but I got no idea, Sam. To be totally honest, man, in this car, I don't know what I'm doing really. I'm out here just trying not to kill guys, and I don't know how New Smyrna is going to be for me. I generally, historically, it's a good track for me, but in these cars, I could be at the back. I could be wrecking people everywhere. Who knows, man? All
right, man. Well, hey. Who do you got to thank on that number 99 for his second place finish?
I always got to thank USAFirearms.com and Brian Zimmerman. He powers his car and gets me to all these races, and great support with him. Go buy your firearms there. We got you guys at TSP and Tanner and all you guys that work hard to make this a good deal. And it's tough tonight, you know, when guys it's a tough track car combination and guys don't all know each other. A lot of them new, but trying to put on a good broadcast for you guys and anyone else that works hard, Raymond and all the guys of the admins here that Zimmerman that work hard to put this on, Sam. It's a tough gig.
All right, man. Well, hey, congrats on that second place finish, and we'll see you next week in New Smyrna.
Thank you, sir. Hopefully get another interview with you.
And that was driver the number 99, Chris Carroll. But it is time, finally, once again, we got to bring up the man of the hour, driver the number 21, Kyle O'Danick, coming home with the win tonight. It's 2 in a row, man. You got to feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, I feel good. I mean, I'll take them any way I can get them. But not overly proud of tonight's win. But, yeah, I mean, still got it done. Started in the back and made some passes and got it done.
Yeah, you definitely can't complain. I mean, you got biggest mover as well. You up 24 positions from the start of the race. Started from the rear. Unfortunately, you got to do it again next week now at New Smyrna. So how do you feel about that?
I feel great. No, it's I think it's a lot of fun. I like that we get these big fields and it's kind of no pressure. Just go out there and try to pass as many cars as you can. And tonight it worked out. Hopefully it'll work out next week too.
Well, hey, man, you can't complain right now. 2 wins to start off the season. You're going to be leading them points. You're not worried about starting in the back again at New Smyrna, so we'll have to keep an eye on you next week. But who you got to thank overall in the 21 for the win here tonight?
Thanks to Props.Cash being on the car, promo code iRacing, lowercase I, capital Racing. Get a discount on your first month to help with all your sports bets. So go check that out. I got some family watching, my dad, some aunts and stuff. So shout out to them if they're still watching. And yeah, thanks for everyone that stuck through. That was a long race for sure.
All right, man. Well, hey, go celebrate that win. We'll see you next week in New Smyrna.
Thanks, Sam.
That was driver the number 21, Kyle O'Danick. And ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time to end this thing. What a race it was. I tell you what, though, for Kyle to come up 24 spots tonight, regardless of all the cautions, he had to avoid everybody, right? And again, it was the patience that got him there. And he comes home with win number 2 on the season. Still 10 races to go, though. Got his work cut out for him. He's got to start in the back again next week. So, that being said, let's go ahead and bring up your race results here. Race results are on screen, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. It was a long one tonight. Kyle O'Danick taking home the win. Chris Carroll second. Jeff Dillon third. Caleb B. Thompson coming home in fourth. And Chris Clark rounding out your top 5. All right, everybody. Thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you Thursday night for the Dirt Series at Cedar Lake. Hope to catch you all there. Have a good one.